This is Kevin Fleming from Playa Mariana, and I have a very special tour for you. We're going to drive down 2 kilometers of beach here at Playa Mariana, south of Masachapa, about 8 kilometers. And the area in which you're looking at right now is the border of our property. We're going to drive 2 kilometers down the beach with Eduardo, who's here with me today, our civil engineer from Alanis Construcciones, who is responsible for the water installation, topography, civil engineering, grading, a lot of things. And right now, here at Playa Mariana, one of the special things that is amazing is the beach that we have. And it's 3:10 right now, and low tide is at 4:20. So now it's beginning to reveal itself and what this beach has to offer. Complete, safe, swimmable beachfront. And we are developing property along this beach, 923-acre resort. And we're driving down, fronting the development area of the beachfront lots. But too bad for you, they're all sold, so you're a little late. But not too late to take part in the second release of lots coming up in February the 19th. So you're going to want to go down below and register so you don't miss out on that. Now, the area in which you're looking at coming up here also is one of our other hotel development areas, and you're going to see that on the new master plan that'll be released in February during our launch on February 19th. And as we push forward to the beach, we started back where you saw those palm trees, and we're heading towards those palm trees up ahead. And that designates about 1.2 kilometers of the beach frontage that we have at the project. Now, when you're watching this video for the first time, and perhaps you haven't seen any of the other ones, the land itself is 923 acres, but has 2 distinct levels, here down at the beach and up top. So when you go inland about 600 feet, it starts to go up a slope about 100 feet, and you get to a rise of about 15 to 20 meters above sea level, which overlooks all of this. And we'll take a drive and check that out afterwards. So right now we're getting close to the end of the development area of the lands, and you're going to see that because when we push past these palms to the left, while the land to the left is part of the master plan, you can't develop on it because it's environmentally protected as wetlands. But it makes for a nice play area. But we're going to drive down there so you can see the entire beach. So that's half of the beach. Okay, that's 1 kilometer, and now we'll drive down the rest of the kilometer to the riverfront, and you're going to see right to the edge of the border of the property the Tecolapa River. And you've seen that river in previous videos whereby I described the Coastal Highway bridge that's crossing over. It's not yet finished, but they've got some of the construction done on both sides and ready to meet up sometime in the next 2 months, as I hear the road is progressing fairly quickly. And so I've only been down here maybe 4 times in 20 years that I've owned this property that is freehold title that could be traced back 120 years. And when we purchased the property, we were so protective of it that we decided to get title insurance from 2 different carriers, such as First American Title Insurance and Stewart Title Guarantee. Not only that, the property is so large that we cut it up into 370 plus parcels of land that we described in detail the rules, regulations, covenants, restrictions of what can and can't be done in all of the different areas of development. So the lands are protected now and forever, and it is impossible to do anything other than what's described in that plan, unless you have the power of the government. Other than that, this is one of the most amazing properties. When you head straight down this beachfront, it's amazing because it's about 25 kilometers long between where Playa Mariana is and the towns up ahead of Casares, Juguete, and Boquete. So you can continue driving along this beachfront for at least another 10 or 12 kilometers, right, you would say, Eduardo? Yeah. And behind us, from the edge of the property where we started, you can go still another 8 kilometers to Masachapa. So for those of you who like to, so you can take a look at the river, there's the Tecolapa River. We were down here just before. Eduardo's been marking the geodesic points, so we know exactly where these spots are on the master plan because our other points seem to have disappeared. So straight ahead is where one of them is. And this is why this particular kilometer of beachfront is protected in wetlands, because the river flows out onto the beachfront. So while the land itself might be nice to walk within it, it's not land that you can develop, which makes the other kilometer of beachfront that we have very, very valuable. So when you're one of the lucky people who own a property here at Playa Mariana, like Mike in the back, and of course Eduardo, and I have a lot somewhere. My wife keeps asking me, where's my lot? Where's my lot? We got a lot here too. So you're invited. I invite you. It's January what time? It's January 12th today? Is that what it is? It's January 13th today. January 13th today. We are only 6 days to January 19th to our One Country Away Challenge, where I'm going to teach you how to buy real estate and avoid the mistakes that people make. And I'm going to tell you that because as a real estate developer, there are things that no real estate developer or agent wants you to know. Worse yet, they don't even know to help you to begin to tell you in the first place. So you're going to want to sign up below. And in case you're watching this video after January 19th, don't worry about it. There's challenges every 3 months for me to continue to teach you how to buy real estate overseas and avoid those common mistakes that people make. And then following that One Country event, we have our launch on February 19th. You're going to want to pay attention to that because that's our celebration weekend where for the first time in at least 10 years, we're going to release beachfront properties here at Playa Mariana. So that's going to be a very special occasion. And following that up in March, you're going to want to come down and see all the progress yourself after you purchase a property and put a deposit down. You're going to come down and meet the whole team, the whole crew, other investors, and join fellow investors just like you, walking these lands, driving this beach, having a good time, swimming in the ocean for an entire cultural, exciting weekend that you're not going to want to miss. And that's March 19th to the 22nd. So somewhere up above, click on the link in the bio or somewhere down below, check in the description or in the comment section. Give us a like, a heart, a follow. Go register now, join the wait list. And when you do, you're truly going to be glad you did.